start.
We hope that your school spirit is contagious when cheering on the Royals. At American Bank, we are dedicated to helping you score big while we strive to make a big impact on our community. With our $3 for three-pointers program, the varsity girls and boys are able to increase the contribution that is made to the Royals Booster Club. American Bank is wishing you a happy and healthy basketball season and that all your swishes come true. American Bank, achieving success together, member FDIC.
There's a jack behind us, and I just pulled.
Broadway Marketplace, Polina. New styles, new decor, new vibe. You can find it all at Broadway Marketplace, Polina. Here's a look at what we have on display now. We have a full-service floral shop for any occasion, great selection of gifts, and we offer private classes. We do wedding installs too, and more. Find us on Facebook, visit our store downtown Polina Wednesday through Saturday, and let us know how we can help you. You'll always find something you love at Broadway Marketplace.
Gangler Feed Service in Remsen is your complete farm store. We feed all farm species, and we're a Hubbard, Kent, and Big Game dealer. Whether it's sprayers, grain banking, corn drying, or feeding your animals, we're your complete farm store, and service is our business. Gangler Feed Service in Remsen. Call them at 786-2234 or stop in and see them. Service is our business at Gangler Feed Store, Remsen.
Cherokee Rural Water, providing quality water clear across the countryside to its members. They know quality water does it right. Cherokee Rural Water encourages and supports all students to participate in extracurricular activities. It helps build character. Cherokee Rural Water, clear across the countryside.
Farmers State Bank of Marcus, a real community bank, locally owned, and their purpose is still to service the people of Marcus, their neighbors, and the farm community for all their financial needs. Visit fsbmarcus.com for more information. With years of banking experience, along with care and attention, it's Farmers State Bank's purpose to serve the people of Marcus. Farmers State Bank welcomes you, a real community bank. Member FDIC.
Family has been providing trusted funerals since 1943, when Joseph and Adele Fish bought Remsen's only funeral home. Beginning in 1976, Joe's son Joel and his wife Jean continued the tradition of being a family-owned and operated business. In 2009, David and Elizabeth Fish carried the family tradition into the future and now offer monuments. The Fish family is honored to assist you in your time of need, offering care and compassion. Fish Funeral Home and Monuments in Remsen, our family serving your family since 1943.
Experiencing back or neck pain, effects of a sports injury, stroke, Parkinson's? Is speech or swallowing your problem? With a broad range of services including physical, occupational, and speech therapy, Floyd Valley Healthcare can help you move better, feel better, and live better, whether you have a chronic issue or are recovering from surgery or injury. And if you already had surgery or diagnostic tests and met your deductible, there will be no copay required for your visit. Floyd Valley Healthcare, your community, your health, your life.
Heartland Care Center, located in Marcus, offers skilled nursing, therapy, hospice, and assisted living services. Warm, friendly staff are here to provide the high-quality care you and your loved ones deserve and ensure your stay with us is as pleasant as possible. Heartland is excited to offer new private rooms with private showers in the summer of 2020. Give us a call today at 712-376-2500 for more information and to hear how we can help you out today.
Word that seems to excite and unite all. Sale. When you shop with the KCHE Shopper webpage, you get a sale every day. It's one big sale on items you already want or need. Restaurants, automotive, recreation, apparel, shopping, and more. KCHEshopper.com. Shopping locally, yet online and on your time. Fill a cart, pay, and print from wherever you are. A sale every day at KCHEshopper.com.
Matkin Insurance in Remsen. Stop by and see us. We sell personal and business, farm and crop, and health insurance. Offering insurance services from a variety of insurance companies. We can find the perfect fit for you. Call us today for a free quote. Visit our website or stop into our office downtown Remsen.
Schmelling Construction is a general excavating company that specializes in farm drainage, terraces, waterways, demolition, and concrete asphalt recycling. They are a proud supporter of the local school district and community. Schmelling Construction is a family-owned business that has been going strong since 1977. Visit them online at schmellingconstruction.com and be sure to like them on Facebook.
And welcome to first round district action here in the Iowa High School Boys Basketball Tournament of the 2021-22 season. We're live from the South O'Brien Gymnasium tonight in Polina as first round action in a doubleheader. First contest tonight between the MMCRU Royals and the George Little Rock Mustangs. I'm Tim Holmes alongside Kyle Jorgensen here on Fuller Digital Solutions and KCHE Radio 92.1 in Cherokee tonight. First round action between the Royals and the Mustangs. MMCRU comes into this one 7-14 on the season. The Royals have had some tough luck the last couple weeks and a lot of close losses, a handful of them to be exact, but the Royals looking to bounce back with a first round win tonight over the Mustangs, led by sophomore guard Kyler Bork, averaging 10.5 points per night. Derek Goff, the junior guard, chipping in about 9 points. And Mitchell Schnepp, a sophomore post player, averaging 8 points and 7 boards to lead the way for the Royals. The Mustangs come into this one at 1-20 overall. The Mustangs 0-18 in the Siouxland Conference, which we know is one of the most difficult conferences in the state. The Mustangs, only one senior on their squad. Plenty of youth there, led by sophomore Drew Denikis. 15 points, 11 rebounds tonight for Denikis. And Matt Helkin, a sophomore, averaging 7 points per game, as does sophomore Isaiah Johnson to lead the way for the Mustangs. We're going to go ahead and take a look at the starting lineups tonight. Sponsored by the Buena Vista Regional Medical Center, and the starting lineups here. First for the visiting Mustangs on the scoreboard tonight, a 5'9 sophomore guard, number 3 Micah Jumbeck, a junior forward, 6'1, number 4 Tyler Grieve, sophomore forward, number 5, a 5'11 forward Isaiah Johnson. Also in the starting lineup for GLR, a 6-foot sophomore forward, number 23, Matt Helkin. And rounding out the Mustangs starting lineup tonight, a 6'2 sophomore forward, number 25, Drew Denikis. The Mustangs coached by Brian Leuenberger, Greg DeBoer, and Jason Stubbe. As we mentioned, the Mustangs 1-20 on the season. Now the starting lineups for the home team on the scoreboard tonight, the MMCRU Royals. Starting at guard, a sophomore, 6'1", number 14, Kyler Bork. Another guard, a 6'2", senior forward, number 20, Preston Astidius. Also in the starting lineup, a 6'2", junior guard, number 30, Derek Goff. A freshman forward, standing at 6'2", number 34, Michael Peterson. And the big man in the middle for the Royals, a 6'4", sophomore center, number 42, Mitchell Schnepp. Royals coached by Cam Kuchel, assisted by Brad Hodgson and Rocky Bork. Royals 7-14 on the season. We're going to head to a quick commercial break. We'll be back with the opening tip right after this here on Fuller Digital Solutions.
When you walk into Sioux Valley Family Health, we want you to feel as if you are entering our home.
At Sioux Valley Family Health, our goal is to improve the health of our community by improving the health of the families who live here. Dr. Christopher Vandaloon and his staff are here to serve you because our priority is to treat each patient as if they are our own family. Make an appointment with us today.
Your family is our family at Sioux Valley Family Health.
United Bank of Iowa is proud to support MMCRU sports. As Iowa's #1 ag bank for the past 17 years, our experienced ag lenders are ready to help your farm operation succeed. If you need financing for a new home or vehicle, our lenders are ready to listen. Come to United Bank of Iowa for your child's first savings and checking account, as well as financing their first vehicle or 4-H livestock. We're committed to rural Iowa and the communities we serve. The difference is here at United Bank of Iowa, with offices at 35 locations in West Central Iowa, including the local Cleghorn and Marcus offices. Member FDIC. Westel Systems is part of a network working tirelessly to keep small, rural communities across America connected. They lead and collaborate on broadband-enabled projects that improve economic development, provide technology for advancing education, and enhance state-of-the-art healthcare through telemedicine. These initiatives, among others, help to connect rural communities and keep them advancing towards a future-proof, sustainable infrastructure. Westel Systems, working hard to connect you to the world. Ask about their worry-free plans today.
And welcome back here to the South O'Brien Gym in Polina. First round action tonight. The MMCRU Royals, the home team on the scoreboard, the higher seed in their white uniforms, home whites with the blue letters, blue numbers, and blue trim down the side. The Mustangs win the tip in the road black with the red letters, red numbers, and the red stripe down the side. Mustangs win the tip. Royals force a quick turnover, and MMCRU has it in the front court. Kyler Bork with it up top. He's swinging around the perimeter. Now Schnepp with it. Thought about it. Gives it off to Bork. A right wing three. That's good. And a good start for the Royals as Kyler Bork knocks down his first field goal try. And the Royals up 3-0. MMCRU in that 3-2 zone defensively. The Mustangs try to pound it in. Inside out. Here's a three-point attempt on the way. In and out for Jumbeck, and the Royals control the board. This a rematch of a January 13th meeting in George. It seemed the Royals win 50-43, leading from start to finish over the Mustangs. Goth had 20 points to lead the Royals in that one. One thing MMCRU did well in that game is out-rebounded the Mustangs by 10. Led to second chance points and ultimately a win. Now Jumbeck loses it in the air, throws it away. Bork comes up with the steal. The Mustangs have 2 turnovers in 3 possessions. Here a minute and a half in. Goth goes inside to Schnepp, who has a size advantage. Schnepp off the glass, no good. Puts it on the deck and has it stripped away, but Astidius comes away with it. Now the Royals will pull it back out and reset. And now a deep three from Bork. That's off the front iron. And Jumbeck with the board. The Mustangs look to push. Now they get it inside to Denikis. Trapped on the baseline. He crossed the lane pass. Now they'll swing it around the perimeter. A good look from 3. That's off the back iron. And Michael Peterson deflects it to Astidius, and the Royals want to run. 3-point attempt by Matt Helkin. Now Astidius' jumper no good. One and done for the Royals as the Mustangs bring it right back. Jumbeck swings it back around the perimeter. Here's Tyler Grieve with it. Goes to the corner. Dribble drive by Johnson. No good on the shot. And Schnepp comes away at the board. He swings it ahead to Bork on a run out. Bork right-handed layup is good. And MMCRU leads 5-0. 5:20 to go. First quarter. Royals cleaning up the glass defensively leads to a fast break opportunity. Bork all 5 points for MMCRU. Mustangs in the half court. Helkin with it in the far corner. Now he swings it around the perimeter. Astidius almost comes up with the steal. The Mustangs have it. Helkin a good look from 3. No good. And Astidius comes back for the board. Now Goth, a left-handed drive, and he's blocked. Mustangs control as they walk it up the floor with sophomore point guard Micah Jumbeck. He hands it off to Matt Helkin, the second leading scorer on this squad. Now Bork almost comes away with the steal out by the half-court line, but steps on the end line. It'll be Mustang ball. And our first substitutions of the night, Astidius and Schnepp out of the ball game. Jace Cowling and Jonah Peterson check in for the first time. Royals defensive pressure out of that zone. Very good. It's pushed the Mustangs ball handlers further from the hoop. Denikis inside off the glass. No good now. And Goth comes up with the rebound and is fouled from behind. And I think they're going to get Isaiah Johnson on the foul. It's the first foul of the ball game with 4:18 to go. First quarter. Subs now for the Mustangs. Taylor Putnam into the ball game, the lone senior on the squad. MMCRU an opportunity to get out to an early lead here. They go inside to Jonah Peterson. His turnaround in the lane. In and out. Michael Peterson with the offensive board. Bork, a left wing three. Good! And Michael Peterson keeps the possession alive. Bork knocks down the triple and the Royals lead 8-0. Timeout Mustangs. 3:57 to go first quarter. Just a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it here as MMCRU leads 8-0. 3:57 to go first quarter. All 8 points courtesy of Kyler Bork, but that possession kept alive. The freshman, Michael Peterson, an offensive rebound, kicks it out to Bork, who knocks down his second triple of the night. Winner of this one advances to the second round game Thursday here in Paulina as well. Now the Royals come out of the timeout and half-court trap. Ball deflected. Goth comes up with the steal. Now the Mustangs get it back. Shot inside, blocked away by Goth, but a foul called. Is Matt Helkin. Will go to the line for two, and the Royals deflected the pass, came up with the steal, but Goth couldn't quite handle it. And it led to a numbers advantage for the Mustangs, and that leads to Helkin at the line. First free throw good, and the Mustangs on the board. Here's Gunnar Johnson into the ball game. Derek Goth comes out. As we mentioned, Matt Helkin, a sophomore guard, tied for second on the team in scoring with 7 points per game. He knocks down both free throws. And the Mustangs will go man-to-man full court. Here's Jonah Peterson. Dribbles into the front court. Now has it almost stripped away. Bork on a backdoor cut. He pulls up for three. That's good. And Kyler Bork, 11. The Mustangs 2. Bork 3 threes here in the first 5 minutes of this one. If he can stay hot, look out. Helkin goes inside to Denikis, who's fouled on the floor. That the second team foul on the Royals, the first foul on Michael Peterson. MMCRU up 11-2, 3:15 to go. First quarter. Inbound pass deflected out by Bork. It'll stay with the Mustangs as they inbound from the corner. Now go back to the corner. Pass deflected. The Mustangs control it. Floater in the lane. No good. And Peterson, Jonah Peterson, collects the board. He dribbles into the front court. Kicks it out to Johnson, who gives it off to Bork. He goes right back into Peterson. Now Johnson on a cut. He's blocked, but he'll go to the line for two. And a nice cut from Gunnar Johnson. A better pass from Peterson. And Johnson will go to the line for 2 free throw attempts. Johnson is a junior guard, seen his playing time increase as the season's gone on. Handles the ball well for the Royals. First free throw off the mark for Johnson. Goth, Astidius, and Schnepp back in the ball game for the Royals as Coach Cam Kuchel will use 9 to 10 players, as we've seen already. Johnson gets the free throw to go. Second free throw. Royals up 10. It's 12-2. Swinging around. Here's Helkin. 3 from the corner. That's off the mark. Schnepp with the board. Outlet pass deflected out of bounds, but the Royals will keep it. Jumbeck and Johnson back into the ball game. Helkin's going to get his first breather, as is Tyler Grieve. The Mustangs full court, man-to-man. And being pressured to the backcourt, he gets around his defender. Now he's got a drive to the lane, leaves it for Schnepp, and he's blocked away by Denikis. He had position, couldn't finish, and the Mustangs on the run the other way. Jumbeck, a left wing 3. That's right through. And the first field goal for the Mustangs, 6 minutes in, and it's 12-5, Royals lead. They continue to apply full court man-to-man pressure. Royals break it rather easily there. Now an inside out. Peterson a 3. That's off the mark. Good look from Jonah, just couldn't knock it down. And here comes Johnson the other way. Putnam, a drive, kicks. Jumbeck a corner 3. Off the mark. And now an offensive board after deflection. Almost thrown away. The Mustangs control it. Here's Johnson on a drive all the way in. In, out, and back in. And back-to-back field goals for the Mustangs. It's 12-7. MMCRU. Stidius dribbles through the pressure. Johnson uses a screen, gets it back. Now he wants to take it in. He does. A floater in the lane off the back iron. Denikis boards, and the Royals now have gone cold on the offensive end. Here's Johnson in the lane. Off the glass, no good. Went into a tree of Royals there. Here's Derek Goff now. Drives left-handed. No good off the side of the backboard. Schnepp on the offensive rebound, and he is fouled by Putnam. As he tries kicking it out, that'll be the third team foul on GLR here in the first quarter. 35 seconds to go in quarter number 1. Royals lead 12-7. Mustangs have scored the last 5. Royals inbound to Schnepp. Bork gets it, thought about it. Now he does shoot it. That's short. And that'll go out of bounds to GLR. And MMCRU had a chance to hold for the final shot of the quarter with roughly 35 seconds on the clock. They elect to shoot it and come up empty, and now the Mustangs will have an opportunity. Xander Tenneger into the ball game, a freshman for MMCRU, will play the top of that 3-2 zone defensively. Brandon Van Briesen into the ball game for the Mustangs, and now on ball reversal, Tenneger is going to pick up his first foul. The third on the Royals as a team. Both teams 3 fouls here in the opening quarter. 15 seconds to go. Van Briesen has it up top. Swinging around, a 3-pointer from the far corner off the mark. Bork with the rebound, 5 seconds to go. He uses a screen. Gives it to Schnepp. Schnepp's runner in the lane. Too hard off the glass at the buzzer. After 1, Royals lead 12-7. We are going to check out here and reconnect. We'll be right back with you here in the second quarter action right after this on FDS. And we're back here, start of the second quarter. The Royals will have it inbound on the far sideline. Now pressure applied and almost stolen away on the opening passes. The Mustangs have really turned up the defensive pressure on the ball. MMCRU has been unable to handle it so far, at least cleanly. Here's Bork with it. Into the half court, the Royals have Bork, Michael Peterson, Schnepp, Goth, and Tenneger on the floor. to start the second quarter. Now they go inside to Schnepp against Denikis. The sophomore on sophomore. Schnepp can't finish, and Peterson had the rebound, tripped up. The ball comes loose, and the Mustangs have it. Jump back goes inside to Denikis. He can't finish off the glass. Schnepp holds his ground. The Royals come up with a stop, but they have not scored in about 3 minutes of game action. Goss going to fire a three. That's short. Schnepp an offensive rebound, and he's fouled in the lane. And Mitchell Schnepp will go to the line for two off the offensive rebound. The Royals do have a size advantage, as we mentioned. That first matchup between these two, the Royals won 50-43 in George. Michael Peterson, 6 points, 10 rebounds. Derek Goff had 20. The Royals were able to out-rebound the Mustangs 37-27 as both teams shot 32% from the field. The rebounding was the difference in that ball game, and so far the Royals have controlled the glass here for the most part, just have nothing to show for it. Schnepp's first free throw is off the mark, and the sophomore will get a second attempt. That's right through. Schnepp's in the scorer's column. A 13-7 lead. Now a dribble all the way through traffic, and the Royals come up with a steal. Bork's pass to Estidius. His layup no good. Peterson has that shot swatted away, and now being trapped in the lane, and he's going to get called for a travel as he lost his footing. And the Mustangs, although have the size disadvantage, have very active hands inside, and so far the refs have let them play, and they force a turnover on the inside there. Mustangs break the press, and a foul called from behind. It looked like a dribble drive went off the foot of Bork, but he's going to get called for the foul. It's his first, the fourth team foul on the Royals. Denikis handles the pass inside but can't finish, and Schnepp with the rebound. Both teams have really gone cold here. I'd say the Mustangs haven't really got it warmed up at all. The Royals started on fire and have struggled since, and now a turnover on an interior pass. Grieve gives it to Helkin, back to Grieve. Back to Helkin in the corner. Now you swing it around. Royals covering the corners nicely out of the 3-2 zone. Jumbeck with it up top. Goes inside. Now a corner three is blocked away by Bork as the lefty Grieve tried to tee one up and had it swatted away. Freshman Jace Cowling into the ball game. 5:55 to go first half. MMCRU a 13-7 lead. There's a dribble jump shot right through for Isaiah Johnson. He's got 4 for the Mustangs. And the lead down to just 4 for the Royals. Here's Bork, leaves it for Peterson. He lays it in and draws the foul. Then the freshman Michael Peterson finishes through contact, and he has his first points of the night. Peterson working hard inside on the glass. He gets rewarded with a basket there and a chance at a three-point play. The freshman entered the starting lineup halfway through the season. Brought a bit of toughness to the squad and knocks down the free throw. Three-point play. The Royals stretch the lead back to 7 as they apply pressure in the backcourt. Jumbeck's going to get called for a travel as he comes to a jump stop and shuffles his feet. Royals jumped out to a 12-2 lead just a few minutes into this one. And now Peterson's going to take it all the way in. He lays it in over the reach of Denikis and Jonah Peterson, into the scores column for the Royals. And now the Mustangs just get it over in time. There's a cut. And the leave. Grieve does not shoot it. The Mustangs will have to set it up. There's a dribble drive by Johnson. In the lane, no good. Deflected by Denikis. And the offensive rebound is controlled by the Mustangs. A three from the corner. No good. And that rebound is swatted out of the hands of Jace Cowling, but it'll stay with the Royals. This has turned into a very physical game between bodying up and swiping at the ball. Royals up by 9 with 4:45 to go. Preston Astidius uses a screen. Goes inside to Michael Peterson. Peterson kicks it back out. Now Astidius will kick it up top to Bork where they swing it around. Peterson is fouled up top by Brandon Van Briesen, the junior guard. The 6th team foul on the Mustangs. It's Van Briesen's first. Royals being the bonus the last 4.5 minutes. Bork with it on that left side, guarded by Putnam. Step back three, off the mark. Mustangs have it. Denikis into the front court, kicks it to the corner. Right back to Denikis. Goes up in traffic and finishes through contact. And a good finish from Drew Denikis. His first points of the night. And now Peterson all the way in. He lays it in. And Jonah Peterson, a couple of baskets for the Royals here in the second quarter. Royals up 20-11. 4 out, 1 in for the Mustangs. They swing it around the perimeter. Denikis in the paint. Also into the ball game is Charlie Hamilton. Here's a three from Jumbeck. In and out. Hamilton with the offensive rebound. Good, and one. And Hamilton, a sophomore forward, is 6'3". Gives the Mustangs some fresh legs, and he'll get a basket and a putback and the foul. Foul goes on. Not sure who they got on the foul. Maybe Colin? Nonetheless, the junior or sophomore Hamilton at the line for a three-point play. And he connects. 21-14. And Jonah Peterson now drives, and he's fouled from behind. Peterson a little give and go to Schnepp at the about 25 feet from the basket. And he's fouled going into the lane. Peterson to the line for the front end of a 1-and-1. Tenniger checks back in. Astidius goes to the bench. The second foul of the night on Taylor Putnam for the Mustangs. Peterson misses the front end of the 1-and-1. Royals wanting to trap, and it's thrown away off the trap. And I think it was Van Briesen trying to get it on the sideline to Hamilton. Throws it out into the Royals bench for the turnover. Royals still have that 7-point lead. 3 minutes to go in the half. Johnson gives it off to Jonah Peterson. Gives it to Cowling. His right wing three is short. Pretty good look from Cowling, just couldn't knock it down, and here come the Mustangs. Putnam on the floor with 2 fouls. He's on the right wing with it. Cross-court pass. Helnick's three. Off the mark. Offensive rebound for the Mustangs. Put back no good. Swatted out, and Tenniger comes away with it for the Royals. MMCRU catches a break as the Mustangs miss a bunny. Now come up with the steal. It's Van Briesen all the way in. His shot, good. And the lead down to 5. Royals go right ahead to Schnepp. He goes one-on-one inside. He can't finish. Out of bounds, last touch by MMCRU. Max Gruss in there to contest that. And the Royals have sped things up a bit, and this is where they've seen some of their second half collapses, fourth quarter collapses specifically, when they sped things up. Mustangs right now have sped up MMCRU into a couple of missed shots and turnovers. And Mustangs clear. There's a Denicus at corner three. Misses everything. And a foul the other way as Hamilton's going to get called for a shove. And the Royals will get a 1-and-1 out of this as Michael Peterson will go to the line. Peterson, 3 points on the night off the three-point play earlier in the second quarter. Free throw up and good. This is the time of year where the free throws really matter. You're going to play in some close ball games. You need every point possible down the wire. Peterson gets both. He's got 5. And the Royals lead back to 7. 23-16. 1:55 to go. And now the Royals trap in the backcourt. Just able to get it over. The Mustangs in a look in the corner. Jumbeck with it on the right wing. And they'll slow things down and set it up. An action-packed first half. Mustangs with the ball. Here's a corner look. Grieve passes on it. Now they go back to Grieve. Pass on it again. Jumbeck will swing it to the left side of the floor. Mustangs going side to side here. Now Putnam in the corner elects not to shoot it again. Get it inside to the elbow. Now kick cross court. Greaves corner three. Short offensive rebound. Put back. No good. And the Royals save it under the basket, and it comes back to Hamilton, and the tie-up on the floor. Schnepp comes away with it, and we're going to have a tie-up. And a lot of action underneath the basket. The Royals unable to clear the rebound. And a tie-up on the floor will keep the possession with GLR. We're going to have an official stoppage as they wipe up some sweat in the paint. And here the Mustangs will inbound underneath their own basket. Pass up top is deflected and stolen away by Goff. And he throws it ahead to Bork. Ball fake and lays it in, and the Royals come away with a turnover and fast break basket off the inbounds. 40 seconds to go in the first half. MMCRU a 25-16 lead, I believe. Jumbeck's three off the back iron. Denicus, an offensive board, and the Mustangs go inside, can't control it. Here's Peterson, left side to Goff. He Euro steps in, no good, as he can't finish. The Mustangs control. A beautiful move by Goff, just couldn't finish. And here goes Putnam all the way in, he'll lay it in. That's Taylor Putnam's first points of the night. And with 10 seconds left, here comes Astidius, up ahead to Bork. His shot off the glass, no good. And Denicus will heave it at the half. Time buzzer, no good. And after the first half of play, MMCRU leads this one 24-18. We're going to take a break, and we'll be back with our Fuller Digital Solutions halftime show after this. You're watching and listening to Royals basketball here on Fuller Digital Solutions and 92.1 KCHE Radio.
Westel Systems is part of a network working tirelessly to keep small, rural communities across America connected. They lead and collaborate on broadband-enabled projects that improve economic development, provide technology for advancing education, and enhance state-of-the-art healthcare through telemedicine. These initiatives, among others, help to connect rural communities and keep them advancing towards a future-proof, sustainable infrastructure. Westel Systems, working hard to connect you to the world. Ask about their worry-free plans today.
It's easier than ever to find the live stream for your team now on FullerDigital.net. Home and away, if we're covering your team's videos are on FullerDigital.net. Just click on your school and you'll find the game. Thank you for watching our events, and remember, the games are on FullerDigital.net.
Senior, ready for a life full of independence and human connection with the care you deserve? The next step of your journey is the Beautiful Ridge Independent and Assisted Living Community. Connect with others, join in activities, and live life to the fullest. Our team of professional caregivers are here to make sure you enjoy an extraordinary living experience in an exceptional environment. Contact us today to schedule a tour. The Ridge Independent and Assisted Living, where beautiful lives blossom.
When you go home, you'll feel good about what you did, and you're doing it for the kids. If they don't have us, they don't have these games.
Welcome back to the Fuller Digital Solutions halftime show. MMCRU leads 24-18 here in Polina at the South O'Brien Gymnasium for opening round action of the Iowa High School Boys Basketball District Tournament. MMCRU jumped out to a 12-7 lead at the end of the first quarter. The Royals outscored the Mustangs 12-11 in that second quarter for our 24-18 halftime score. The Royals are led by sophomore guard Kyler Borkin, has 13 points on 3 3-point baskets. 5 points for Michael Peterson, 4 for Jonah Peterson, and 1 point each for Gunnar Johnson and Mitchell Schnapp. The Mustangs are led by Isaiah Johnson, 6 points, 3 points for Micah Jumbeck, 2 for Taylor Putnam, 3 for Charlie Hamilton, and 2 for Drew Denikis. Denikis, the leading scorer in the Mustang squad, averaging 15 points, 11 rebounds a night. So far, just 2 points in this one. The winner of this contest will move ahead to Thursday night, as the second round will be right here in Polina as well. Winner of this one will take on the winner of the second half of tonight's doubleheader between the host South O'Brien Wolverines and the Wolves from Harris Lake Park. Out of the 4 squads in Polina tonight, 3 of them from the War Eagle Conference. Other games from around district action tonight in Newell. The Newell Fonda Mustangs, the 2 seed in the sub-state, hosting River Valley. Kingsley Pearson hosting Westwood. Galen Catholic is hosting Lawton Bronson in the back half of a doubleheader, and Lamar's is Woodbury Central, and Storm Lake St. Mary's playing right now in the first game at Galen Catholic High School. In this side of the bracket, the Remsen St. Mary's Hawks, undefeated on the season, the number 1 seed in the sub-state, hosting Akron Westfield in Remsen tonight. 7 o'clock starts for the 1 game, 1 contest per location, including Remsen. Also, Hartley Melvin Sanborn hosting Trinity Christian. That also just a 1 game location, a 7 o'clock start for HMS and Trinity. Quite a few War Eagle Conference squads in this side of the bracket. Royals back on the floor for warm-ups here in the second half, about 4.5 minutes away. As we mentioned, the Royals won the first meeting between these two, 50-43 in George back on January 13th. Mentioned Derek Goff had 20 points to lead the Royals. GLR is led by Matt Helkins, 11 points. Drew Denikis had 10 points and 7 boards, but much like in that game, this one, they've kept Denikis in check, just 2 points on the night for Drew. And the Mustangs trying to find offense from elsewhere. We're going to head to another commercial break. We'll be back with more of the Fuller Digital Solutions halftime show after this. You're watching Iowa High School basketball and listening to it on KCHE 92.1 in Cherokee and right here on Fuller Digital Solutions.
We hope that your school spirit is contagious when cheering on the Royals. At American Bank, we are dedicated to helping you score big while we strive to make a big impact on our community. With our $3 for three-pointers program, the varsity girls and boys are able to increase the contribution that is made to the Royals Booster Club. American Bank is wishing you a happy and healthy basketball season and that all your swishes come true. American Bank, achieving success together, member FDIC.
Broadway Marketplace, Polina. New styles, new decor, new vibe. You can find it all at Broadway Marketplace, Polina. Here's a look at what we have on display now. We have a full-service floral shop for any occasion, great selection of gifts, and we offer private classes. We do wedding installs too, and more. Find us on Facebook. Visit our store downtown Polina Wednesday through Saturday, and let us know how we can help you. You'll always find something you love at Broadway Marketplace.
Gangler Feed Service in Remsen is your complete farm store. We feed all farm species, and we're a Hubbard, Kent, and big game dealer. Whether it's sprayers, grain banking, corn drying, or feeding your animals, we're your complete farm store, and service is our business. Gangler Feed Service in Remsen. Call them at 786-2234 or stop in and see them. Service is our business at Gangler Feed Store, Remsen.
Cherokee Rural Water, providing quality water clear across the countryside to its members. They know quality water does it right. Cherokee Rural Water encourages and supports all students to participate in extracurricular activities. It helps build character. Cherokee Rural Water, clear across the countryside.
Farmers State Bank of Marcus, a real community bank, locally owned, and their purpose is still to service the people of Marcus, their neighbors, and the farm community for all their financial needs. Visit fsbmarcus.com for more information. With years of banking experience, along with care and attention, it's Farmers State Bank's purpose to serve the people of Marcus. Farmers State Bank welcomes you, a real community bank. Member FDIC.
Welcome back to our Fuller Digital Solutions halftime show. Just a minute away from the start of the second half. Royals lead 24-18. MMCRU is led from start to finish, jumped out to a 12-2 lead in the first 5 minutes of the contest and have led the rest of the way through the first half. They'll try to hold on to it here in the second half. Special thank you to a few of our sponsors tonight, the North Star Community Credit Union, Mojo's Antique Barn for the keys to victory. Starting lineups tonight from Buena Vista Regional Medical Center. And coming up after the game, we'll have the post-game wrap-up sponsored by Methodist Manor. The Royals come out with their same starting five of Preston Astidius, Kyler Bork, Derek Goff, Mitchell Schnepp, and Michael Peterson. And likewise for the Mustangs, as they got Jumbeck, Grieve, Johnson, Helkin, and Denikis on the floor. Royals have it to start the second half. They go inside to Schnepp right away. Schnepp, a hook inside, hook shot, good off the back iron. And Mitchell Schnepp, his first field goal just seconds in to the second half. A nicely drawn up play to get Schnepp a mismatch inside. He's able to finish. And here's Denikis inside. He is fouled. I think they're going to get Schnepp on the foul. Nope, they're going to get Goth with the foul inside, it looks like. And that's going to be the second on Goth. And Denikis will go to the free throw line. 70% free throw shooter on the season. First, no good off the back iron. Second rattles in, and Denikis is puts the Mustangs on the board here in the second half. Man-to-man defense from GLR. Provide pressure. Here's a pass from Schnepp across the lane to Peterson, and Michael Peterson lays it in. He's got 7 for the Royals and back-to-back buckets out of the halftime break for MMCRU. Now Grieve kicks it out. Johnson with it, and they swing it around the perimeter. Helkin swings it over to Jumbeck. Now a 3 from the corner off the mark. Rebounded Denikis. He'll kick it back out. Helkin another 3. That one's right through. And a second chance points for the Mustangs. And Helkin knocks down the triple. Now Schnepp from 17. He's off the mark. Grieve with the board, and the Mustangs push it ahead. Jumbeck's 3 blocked by Bork in the corner. Tyler Bork is second block of the night on the perimeter. Now Peterson strips it away. Royals had a couple of guys in front of the pack, but Bork didn't see him, so he'll just bring it up. Here's Schnepp in the lane. Trailer leaves it for Peterson. No good, but he draws the foul. Peterson couldn't finish on the left block, but the body contact will send him to the line. First foul of the second half, just about 2 minutes in, and Peterson, Michael Peterson that is, will go to the free throw line for 2. First one short. Peterson 7 points on the night. Just a 35% free throw shooter on the season. The young man, the one spot there that he needs to continuously improve on, especially as physical as he plays. Second off the back iron, and an empty possession for the Royals. Mustangs have it, down by 5. Jumbeck with it up top, trying to set things up against this 3-2 zone. Denikis inside, kicks it out. Jumbeck, a wide open 3 from the top of the key. No good. Long rebound to Helkin. He gets it inside, and shot inside is no good. And Peterson comes away with it, has it stripped. Now the Royals do have it under control and have crossed half court. And Stidius will go right inside to Schnepp. Schnepp's going to get called for a travel as he was a little uncertain which move he wanted to go with and shuffled his feet a bit much. (28-22) Royals in front. 5:25 to go, third quarter. Here's Denikis, slips the screen and lays it in. And a smooth pass there gets Denikis an easy 2. Now the Royals respond. Inside is Schnepp. Good, and the foul. Goth able to dump it down to Schnepp, and he has his second basket of the second half. And the big man will go to the line for an extra. Mustangs had the deficit down to 3, the closest they'd been since the first quarter. Schnepp's free throw rims in, and the big man's got 6. He'll get a breather as Jonah Peterson checks into the ball game. Royals going to go with that 3-quarter court trap. Now Jumbeck gets it across. Drives all the way in, kicks it out. Now the Mustangs will set it up top. Here's a 3 from Helkin. In and out. And Peterson with the rebound. Michael Peterson, that is. That one halfway down. Now Jonah Peterson, a spin move in the lane. Up and under. No good. A bit out of control is Peterson. And now that pass thrown away. Jumbeck tried hitting, I think it's Charlie Hamilton. Hamilton wasn't quite ready for it, and it sails out of bounds. Another turnover on the Mustangs. GLR applies full court man-to-man. Here's Michael Peterson on a give and go to Cowling. He gets trapped into the bucket, and Hamilton called for the foul. And Hamilton had him pinned under the basket. A tough angle for Cowling to finish there, but he'll get 2 free throws off the contact. First free throw right through for Jace. His first point of the night. The Royals a little more balanced scoring attack here in the second half. Second free throw off the mark. Cowling goes 1 for 2. Royals up 32-24. 4:15 to go in the third quarter. Jump back inside to Denikis on a drop step. Gives it to Helkin. He can't finish through contact. Hamilton's shot inside, no good. And it's knocked out of bounds. Last touch by the Mustangs. Officials letting him play inside. Hamilton and Helkin unable to finish through contact. Royals get another stop defensively. Now a full court man-to-man from the Mustangs. Bork brings it up. He uses a screen, fires a 3. In and out. And the offense, or the rebound by the Mustangs, and now they're off and running. Here's Helkin on the left side. Jump stop. Pass thrown out. Almost stolen away. It's loose. And a timeout called by Mustang head coach Brian Leuenberger. And the Mustangs will save the possession. Just a 30-second timeout. 3:41 to go, third quarter. Royals in front 32-24. Take this time to thank a few of our other sponsors here on the Fuller Digital side for making broadcast possible throughout this 2021-2022 calendar year for several of the area schools. Farmers State Bank and Smith Insurance, Cherokee Regional Medical Center, Country Creations, United Bank of Iowa, Floyd Valley Hospital, Fish Funeral Home and Monuments, Heartland Care Center, Schmelling Construction, Sioux Valley Family Health, and Mike's Construction of Marcus. Mustangs with the ball out of the timeout. Helkin thought about a 3, passed up. Now Denikis kicks it back outside from the elbow. Hamilton looks opposite side. Here's Helkin, drives. And Breeson leaves it for Jumbeck. He goes inside and a foul called. And Denikis battling with Peterson inside. Michael Peterson going to pick up his second foul. Second foul on Peterson. He's going to come out as Schnepp comes back into the ball game. A lot of youth on the floor for each of these squads tonight. Here's the pass into Denikis, and he tips it in for the basket. They catch the Royals napping on the inbounds. An easy 2 for the Mustangs. Bork goes inside to Schnepp, out to Peterson. His 17-footer, no good. Mustangs control the board. They trail by 6 with the ball. There's Van Breeson, and we're going to have a foul away from the ball on the block. Jonah Peterson's going to pick up the foul as he's called for a shove on Charlie Hamilton. Just the first foul on Jonah Peterson. It's been physical throughout. The officials have really let him play for the most part, but now Helkin on the inbounds has it stolen away by MMCRU. Royals go inside to Schnepp. He's got it deep, right-handed hook. Good. And Schnepp able to get position on the fast break and lays it in. Royals back in front by 8. 2:30 to go in the third frame. Mustangs with it on the perimeter. Still with it. Van Breeson goes inside to Hamilton. Tries passing across court. It's deflected out of bounds. And it'll stay with the Mustangs. Putnam, Van Breeson, Hamilton, Denikis, and Helkin in the ball game for the Mustangs. Here's a driving kick. Helkin puts it on the deck from 17. No good, but a foul called on Gunnar Johnson. Johnson rushing around a screen and runs into him and picks up his first foul, the team's fourth. And here's Helkin at the line for two. The first is right through. Five points on the night for Helkin. Second free throw right through. Mustangs have it down to 6 again. Helkin, that just a sophomore, 61% free throw shooter, knocks down both of them. And now Goff tries to get it in. He does. To Schnepp, gives it back to Goff. He's going to use a screen. Now Derek drives in, throws it away, but Peterson lost the handle of it. The Royals turn it over. Pass ahead. Van Briesen's going to lay it in. And an absolute worst case scenario there for MMCRU. In a minute 45 to go in the third quarter, the Royals are going to call a 30-second timeout. Royals in front, 34-30. We're going to take a quick timeout. We'll be right back here after this commercial break. You're watching Royals basketball on FDS.
Experiencing back or neck pain, effects of a sports injury, stroke, Parkinson's, is speech or swallowing your problem? With a broad range of services including physical, occupational, and speech therapy, Floyd Valley Healthcare can help you move better, feel better, and live better, whether you have a chronic issue or are recovering from surgery or injury. And if you already had surgery or diagnostic tests and met your deductible, there will be no copay required for your visit. Floyd Valley Healthcare, your community, your health, your life.
34-30, MMCRU leads with the ball. Minute 35 to go in the third quarter. And the Mustangs have gotten it down to 4, the deficit. Putnam's going to get called for a foul on the reach. It'll be his third. Really the only player on either side that is in any sort of foul trouble. Then Taylor Putnam, his third foul. Gunnar Johnson checks out of the ball game. Kyler Bork back in. Minute 30 to go. Royals up by 4. Now they go right inside to Schnepp. Schnepp had position, kicks it out to Goff. His three off the mark, and it hits the post behind, so it'll go out of bounds. Goff had a good look, just couldn't knock it down, and Royals empty-handed on that possession. MMCRU led 24-18 at the halftime break. It's been pretty even so far. Now Bork comes away with the steal. Bork all the way in, lays it up, and good. And Bork comes away with a big-time play for the Royals. Changed the momentum just a bit. Grieve breaks the press, can't finish in the lane, and Bork can't handle the rebound. It'll go off him. Stays with GLR. 36-30. Royals lead. Mustangs ball under their own basket. Danikis gets it inside. His shot no good, but draws a foul. Coach Cam Kuchel not happy with the post defense. The Royals in pretty good position. They didn't keep their arms up, and Danikis draws an easy foul on Schnepp. And the sophomore Danikis at the line for 2. The first is off the mark. GLR had 18 fouls in the first half to just 4 for the Royals, and MMCRU 5 this half to 4 GLR fouls. Danikis gets the second to go. Called it a little bit tighter, but it has been a physical ball game the whole way. Bork dribbles it up against pressure. Gives it off to Astidius. He puts it on the deck, and a foul called and a hand check. I think they're going to get Brandon Van Briesen. Now 5 fouls on each squad. 35 seconds to go. And that pass is deflected and thrown away. The Mustangs have it, look to push it ahead. Now they'll settle into the half court. Grieve swings it around. Van Briesen passes on the three. Now a left-handed drive up and under, and good for Isaiah Johnson. Down to 10 seconds. Here's a pick and roll, and Peterson can't handle it. 4 seconds to go, and possession is lost, and we're going to have I think a foul on the floor. 0.9 seconds to go. And a foul is going to be called on Michael Peterson. It's his third foul on Peterson. 0.9 seconds to go. And a half-court heave. No good. And after three, MMCRU leads 36-33. We'll be back after this commercial break. Fourth quarter action upcoming right here on Fuller Digital Solutions and 92.1 KCHE Radio out of Cherokee.
Heartland Care Center, located in Marcus, offers skilled nursing, therapy, hospice, and assisted living services. Warm, friendly staff are here to provide the high-quality care you and your loved ones deserve and ensure your stay with us is as pleasant as possible. Heartland is excited to offer new private rooms with private showers in the summer of 2020. Give us a call today at 712-376-2500 for more information and to hear how we can help you out today.
Welcome back to the start of the fourth quarter here in Polina tonight. It's been a good one. MMCRU leads 36-33 over George Little Rock. Royals have led throughout. Jumped out to a 12-2 lead in the first quarter and led by 5 at the end of 1, 6 at the break, and now just a 3-point lead as we head to the fourth quarter. Starting 5 back on the floor for both squads as we start the final frame. Mustangs with the ball, and here we go. This is the closest GLR has been since the first quarter. Helkin's going to fire a corner three to tie it. It's short, and Peterson comes up with the rebound. The Royals try to stretch this thing back out. They go right inside to Schnepp. The big man inside. Off the back iron and good, and Mitchell Schnepp. Just 1 point in the first half. The sophomore post player has 10 for the game. Mustangs try to work it inside. They do. Here's an inside short jumper. Good for Isaiah Johnson. He's into double figures with 10 points. Bork with it way out right. Now he's going to hit Goth on a cut. Derek in the lane. His short jumper is short. And the Mustangs come away with the stop. Jumbeck with the ball up top. Swing it around the perimeter. Here's Grieve with it. Back to Jumbeck. 4 out, 1 in scenario. No dribble penetration. Jumbeck fires a three and knocks it down. And Jumbeck knocks down his second three of the night. It ties it up at 38. Timeout Mustangs. Full timeout as we're tied at 38 all. 6:29 to go. Fourth quarter. We'll be back after this commercial break right here on Fuller Digital Solutions and 92.1 KCHE.
Word that seems to excite and unite all. Sale. When you shop with the KCHE Shopper webpage, you get a sale every day. It's one big sale on items you already want or need. Restaurants, automotive, recreation, apparel, shopping, and more. KCHEshopper.com. Shopping locally, yet online and on your time. Fill a cart, pay, and print from wherever you are. A sale every day at KCHEshopper.com.
Welcome back here. First round action, and it's been a doozy tonight. The first of 2 games here in Polina. MMCRU, George Little Rock tied at 38 with 6:29 to go in the ball game. Royals with the ball on the length of the floor. Mustangs applying that full court man-to-man pressure that they've been doing most of the night. Here's Goth, a crossover now from 17. That's off the mark and missed everything. And the Mustangs will have the ball and head the other direction. Taylor Putnam with it. He'll bring it back out. Now the Royals deflect the pass. They deflect another pass, and it's knocked out of bounds. And I think a reach is going to be called. It is. And it'll be the 16th foul on the Mustangs as Micah Jumbeck picks up his second foul. Goth out of the game as Cowling checks in. Bork with it. He's going to fire a three. That's off the mark. And a couple of empty possessions. MMCRU, a good look from Bork, but maybe a little quick in the possession. And the Mustangs now looking for their first lead of the night. Pass inside. Denikis lays it in on the backside. And the Mustangs up by 2. The Royals have had success trying to get it inside. Now they do. They go to Schnepp with it. Cross court to Stidius. He dribbles, kicks. Bork thought about a three, puts it on the deck all the way in, and he lays it off the glass. And Kyler Bork able to respond. He's got a game-high 17 points. And we're tied up at 40. Both teams in the bonus the rest of the way as we're just under 5 minutes to go. Here's Johnson with it. Now swimming around. Creve goes inside. Johnson from that left elbow goes backside. Jumbeck's three. That's off the mark, and Schnepp clears. Jumbeck hit the big one to tie it moments ago. Off the mark there. Bork's going to fire a deep one. That's good. Kyler Bork, 5 quick ones, and the Royals back in front, 43-40. Bork's got 20, and he's feeling it. Creve thought about a three. Pass it around backside. Jumbeck to Putnam. Now Johnson a floater in the lane. That's good. He responds. And Isaiah Johnson has 12. 4 minutes to go in a 1-point ball game. Here's Cowling, a ball fake all the way in. And I believe it was deflected. It was. It'll stay with MMCRU. Cowling had a driving lane, opted to pass. In that situation, you'd just like to see him go up with it as he had a good look. Denikis able to deflect it. Denikis deflected it out of bounds. It'll stay with the Royals as they inbound it under their own basket. Peterson gets it inside. He's got to kick it out. He does. Now they go right back to him. Another double comes. And now he's going to spin around off the glass. No good. And a foul the other way. We'll see who they get it on. I think it's on Jonah Peterson. It's his second foul, but more importantly, the 17 fouls. So the Mustangs will head to the line for the front end of a 1-and-1. And it's Drew Denikis for GLR. Free throw right through. Denikis has, I believe, 11 points on the night. Second, in and out. And we're tied up at 43 as Denikis gets 1 of 2 free throws. 3:30 to go in this one. Jonah Peterson all the way in, kicks. Cowling, little shim shake. Left-handed floater's no good. Pretty good look from Cowling, just didn't finish. And the Mustangs with it. Grieve in the corner, kicks it back up to Van Briesen. Cross-court pass to Putnam. Bork almost comes away with the steal. Mustangs swinging around the perimeter. Now a baseline drive by Putnam through everybody and lays it in. And Taylor Putnam just 4 points on the night. None bigger than those two, though. And the Mustangs up. And now Peterson loses the ball, and the Mustangs come away with the steal. It's Grieve. Comes away with the steal, and GLR a 2-point lead in the ball. Here's Johnson, a short jumper. Good! And back-to-back buckets from GLR, and the Mustangs a 47-43 lead. With 2:33 to go, a timeout. Royals, a full one. We'll take it with them. 2:33 to go in this one. GLR a 47-43 lead.
Matkin Insurance in Remsen. Stop by and see us. We sell personal and business, farm and crop, and health insurance. Offering insurance services from a variety of insurance companies. We can find the perfect fit for you. Call us today for a free quote. Visit our website or stop into our office downtown Remsen.
(47-43). George Little Rock leads over MMCRU. 2:33 to go in this one. We're live here on Fuller Digital Solutions in 92.1 KCHE Radio out of Cherokee. And this has been a good one for first round action. You knew it was going to be between these two squads. Royals have it out of the timeout, trailing by 4. And Kyler Bork brings it into the front court. Royals with it on the perimeter. Jonah Peterson all the way in. Tries using his size, and a shot, circus shot over his head goes in, and Peterson with a much needed bucket. It doesn't matter how you get it, it still counts the same way. And the Royals get a huge basket, trail by just 2 with 2 minutes to go. Mustangs almost throw it away. Now Denikis, a long 2 is no good, and Astidius on the run. He doesn't have numbers, and he'll kick it out. Goth steps into a 3. That's off the front iron. Goth has been quiet tonight for the Royals after having 20 points in the first meeting between these two. Goth stepped in with a good look, couldn't knock it down. And the Mustangs have the ball. They'll call a timeout. And a full timeout for GLR. Minute 38 to go. The Mustangs a 2-point lead. And they'll have the ball after the commercial break. Right here on FDS and KCHE Radio.
Schmelling Construction is a general excavating company that specializes in farm drainage, terraces, waterways, demolition, and concrete asphalt recycling. They are a proud supporter of the local school district and community. Schmelling Construction is a family-owned business that has been going strong since 1977. Visit them online at schmellingconstruction.com and be sure to like them on Facebook.
Minute 38 to go. George Little Rock a 2-point lead over MMCRU, and they'll have the ball out of the timeout just across half court, and they'll inbound in front of their own bench. Both teams in the bonus the rest of the way. Just 1-1s for right now. Here's Jumback on the inbounds catch, and he'll have it up top. Royals want a trap. Gets rid of it. Pass almost thrown away. Now the Mustangs, a baseline drive by Johnson. He loses it. It's on the floor. And we're going to have a tie-up. Possession arrow gives it to MMCRU. So the Royals come up with a much-needed stop. And they'll have the ball down 2 with a minute 22 to go. Preston Astidius, the 1 of 2 seniors on this Royal squad, brings it up the floor. Bork thought about a 3. Now he throws it inside to Schnepp. Goth looking for a way in. He can't, and his pass deflected to Schnepp. And now Schnepp is going to get tied up in the paint. And Denikis comes up with a huge play for the Mustangs as he ties up Schnepp right underneath the basket. And the possession arrow gives it back to GLR. So now the Mustangs with a 2-point lead and the ball. 1:01 to go. And now Putnam is going to get called for a travel in the backcourt. Wanted to pass it somewhere, and it looked like it was going to get stolen. Held onto the ball as his feet were moving, and it gets called for the walk. 50 seconds to go. The Royals with the ball and a chance to tie it or take the lead. Goth gets inside, leaves it for Schnapp. Back to Goth. Goth's three. Off the mark. And the Mustangs with it, and a foul called in the backcourt. And I think they're going to get it on Astidius, and a hard foul, not intentional. 35 seconds to go. And I think it's going to be Isaiah Johnson that heads to the line for the front end of a 1-and-1. Foul is going to be on Astidius. It's his first. Johnson's the shooter, and we're going to have a full timeout from MMCRU. We'll take it with them here. It's been a wild one. 35 seconds to go. GLR leads 47-45, and they'll head to the line for a front end of a 1-and-1 after this. You're watching on FDS and listening to 92.1 KCHE Radio.
When you walk into Sioux Valley Family Health, we want you to feel as if you are entering our home.
At Sioux Valley Family Health, our goal is to improve the health of our community by improving the health of the families who live here. Dr. Christopher Vandaloon and his staff are here to serve you because our priority is to treat each patient as if they are our own family. Make an appointment with us today.
Your family is our family at Sioux Valley Family Health.
Welcome back. The Mustangs head to the free throw line. It's Isaiah Johnson, the sophomore guard. He has 14 points on the night. He's looking for 2 more. Johnson just a 44% free throw shooter on the season. First free throw, good. And a big one there from Johnson. Mustang lead is at 3. The Royals have to really push the pace one way or the other. Second off the mark, and Denikis is going to come up with the offensive rebound and is fouled by Schnapp. Schnapp comes up with his second foul, so Denikis back to the line for the front end of a 1-and-1. And the long board off the back iron favors the Mustangs. And now Denikis at the line. First is good. Denikis has been good from the line here in the second half. 3 for 3 from the free throw line here in the second half has been Denikis. Second free throw, right through. He hits both of them. And now a 5-point lead for the Mustangs. And Astidius is going to be fouled coming up the floor. And Preston Astidius will go to the free throw line for the front end of a 1-and-1. And if you're GLR's coach, the one thing you don't want to happen is to send the Royals to the free throw line, stopping the clock. And that foul goes on Johnson. So Astidius will go to the line for the front end of a 1-and-1. First is no good. And the rebound comes off to the Mustangs. They have it in a 5-point lead. They throw it ahead and it's intercepted. And now Bort comes away with it. Peterson's going to fire a right wing 3. That's off the mark. The Royals have possession. Schnapp, no good. And Bork's going to fire a deep 3. No good. And the Mustangs have it. Goff's going to get called for a foul. And bodies flying everywhere. And a whistle called on the fast break the other way. That was quite the sequence of events. But the Mustangs are going to come up with it. A 5-point lead, 6 seconds to go. In a timeout, full timeout by GLR. We're going to take it with them here. 6 seconds to go. We'll be back after this commercial break right here on Fuller Digital Solutions.
United Bank of Iowa is proud to support MMCRU sports. As Iowa's #1 ag bank for the past 17 years, our experienced ag lenders are ready to help your farm operation succeed. If you need financing for a new home or vehicle, our lenders are ready to listen. Come to United Bank of Iowa for your child's first savings and checking account, as well as financing their first vehicle or 4-H livestock. We're committed to rural Iowa and the communities we serve. The difference is here at United Bank of Iowa, with offices at 35 locations in West Central Iowa, including the local Cleghorn and Marcus offices. Member FDIC.
GLR, the Mustangs lead 50-45, 6 seconds to go, and senior Taylor Putnam at the line for two. First is off the back iron and no good, but the Mustangs, as long as they stay away from foul trouble here, or a foul of any sorts, they should have this one wrapped up. Second free throw, no good by Putnam. Here goes Johnson into the front court. His three-point attempt, no good. And the putback, they're going to give it to Peterson on the putback, but it's not going to matter. George Little Rock's going to advance with a 50-47 win over MMCRU in the first game of tonight's doubleheader.
Congratulations to the Royals on a great year.
The Royals end the season 7-15 overall. George Little Rock improves to 2-20, and they will move ahead to Thursday night's second round contest against the winner of our next contest between South O'Brien and Harris Lake Park. We're going to head to a commercial break. We'll be back with the Fuller Digital Solutions, the Methodist Manor post-game show after this, right here on FDS and 92.1 KCHE.
Westel Systems is part of a network working tirelessly to keep small, rural communities across America connected. They lead and collaborate on broadband-enabled projects that improve economic development, provide technology for advancing education, and enhance state-of-the-art healthcare through telemedicine. These initiatives, among others, help to connect rural communities and keep them advancing towards a future-proof, sustainable infrastructure. Westel Systems, working hard to connect you to the world. Ask about their worry-free plans today.
Senior, ready for a life full of independence and human connection with the care you deserve? The next step of your journey is the Beautiful Ridge Independent and Assisted Living Community. Connect with others, join in activities, and live life to the fullest. Our team of professional caregivers are here to make sure you enjoy an extraordinary living experience in an exceptional environment. Contact us today to schedule a tour. The Ridge Independent and Assisted Living, where beautiful lives blossom.
It's easier than ever to find the live stream for your team now on FullerDigital.net. Home and away, if we're covering your team's videos are on FullerDigital.net. Just click on your school and you'll find the game. Thank you for watching our events, and remember, the games are on FullerDigital.net.
We hope that your school spirit is contagious when cheering on the Royals. At American Bank, we are dedicated to helping you score big while we strive to make a big impact on our community. With our $3 for three-pointers program, the varsity girls and boys are able to increase the contribution that is made to the Royals Booster Club. American Bank is wishing you a happy and healthy basketball season and that all your swishes come true. American Bank, achieving success together. Member FDIC.
And back here on the Methodist Manor post-game wrap-up. Final score in tonight's first contest, the Mustangs from George Little Rock come from behind in the fourth quarter to beat MMCRU 50-47. The Royals led 12-7 at the end of the first quarter and 24-18 at the half. The Royals held on to a 36-33 advantage after the third quarter, but the Mustangs outscored the Royals 17-11 in the final frame and come away with a 50-47 come from behind victory. The Mustangs are led in scoring by Isaiah Johnson's 15 points, 13 points for Drew Denicus, 6 points for Matt Helkin, 6 points for Micah Jumbeck, 4 for Taylor Putnam, 3 for Charlie Hamilton, and 2 points for Brandon Van Briesen. The Royals were led on the night by sophomore guard Kyler Bork had 20 points to lead all scorers. 10 points for Mitchell Schnepp, 7 for Michael Peterson, 6 for Jonah Peterson, and 1 point each for Jace Cowling and Gunnar Johnson. Royals end their season 7-15 overall. The Mustangs improved to 2-20, and they will advance to Thursday night's second round contest right here in Polina. A 7 p.m. start against the winner of our second contest tonight between Harris Lake Park and the host, the South O'Brien Wolverines. We're going to take a commercial break, and we'll try to be back with some more scores from around the area. We'll be back after this right here on Fuller Digital Solutions and KCHE Radio on the Methodist Manor post-game show.
Broadway Marketplace, Polina. New styles, new decor, new vibe. You can find it all at Broadway Marketplace, Polina. Here's a look at what we have on display now. We have a full-service floral shop for any occasion, great selection of gifts, and we offer private classes. We do wedding installs too, and more. Find us on Facebook. Visit our store downtown Polina Wednesday through Saturday, and let us know how we can help you. You'll always find something you love at Broadway Marketplace.
And welcome back to the Methodist Manor post-game show. Final score in the opener tonight, George Little Rock a 50-47 winner over MMCRU. We are going to end our first broadcast of the night, but stay with us. Here is South O'Brien host Harris Lake Park in the nightcap. We will be back in just a few minutes on the South O'Brien stream. Thanks for joining us for MMCRU basketball this season.